you doing, Drew?
I mean, it's another week. I'm still above ground.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna make it to Drew's show this week.
That's okay. I got things to talk about.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I gotta.
it's a little bit of a hectic week. Been a little
Okay.
bit of a
Okay.
hectic week for me.
Uh-huh.
But I opened the I opened the doc,
Uh-huh.
and what's the
Hmm.
first topic on the doc, Paul?
Paul got a haircut.
It doesn't look like you got a haircut.
I did. I did. Very much so. So hold on. Let me just show you the back here real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, my.
Oh yeah, you got a
Okay.
haircut.
Yeah, I got a haircut. Okay. So up until this point, it had probably been a year and a half since I had got my haircut, and my hair was down to the middle of my.
Ew.
It's okay. It was fine. It was a fine length. It was a fine length, but it was getting long. It was getting long, and I had to go pick up Zachary this afternoon from OU. He's on spring break, so I took the whole day off, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a haircut. Okay, so it's been a very long time since I've got a haircut. So the first thing I had to do, Drew, was where do I go to get a haircut?
I was gonna ask you
Mm-hmm.
because you have very long particular hair, and I
I,
don't think a barber.
okay, yeah. So okay, yeah, exactly. So okay,
Okay.
okay, yeah. So my hair is long, my hair is curly, my hair is thick. Okay, so I did not want to go to just a barber shop with just a bunch of dudes. All they do is just like buzz cuts and stuff like that. I figured that would not be good. In the past, I have gone to just regular old salons that like women go to because they know hair. Okay, I'm not going to name this place because it was not a good experience.
Oh,
I found this place in Grove City that catered to men, but all of the employees were women.
so Lady Jane's.
Okay, it was not Lady Jane's.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'll just say it was Men's Refinery in Grove City.
All
Okay,
right.
okay,
Please don't go to Lady Jane's either.
okay. So, it's a very nice place, and it had like leather sofas to sit and wait. Everything. It was like aesthetically very nice. Okay, so I go in there and I sit down with my stylist, and she's asking me some questions, and I had kind of decided that I wanted it, which is not what I got, by the way. Uh, I wanted it like a couple inches past my shoulders, something that I could pull back in a ponytail if I would like, or I could like part down the middle and just leave it off to the side. And I just wanted less hair, so I also wanted some layers, right? Some layers. Well, not to bury the lead, but I ended up being tag teamed by two different stylists because my first stylist fucked up.
Okay. Fucked up how?
So apparently, when she was putting in the layers in the back, she did it wrong. And my choices were basically have a shitty haircut or get it cut shorter.
Okay.
So like right now, and I'm not 100% sure she fully appreciated how curly my hair was. Because where I wanted a couple inches below the shoulder, I really ended up with a couple inches above the
Above
shoulder.
the shoulder. Yeah,
Above the shoulder.
it looks like you have a really cute perm.
Yeah. And honestly, like the second lady kind of like she had to help twice because there was just more mistakes, and she had to come and
Was it
yeah.
this woman's first day, or
I don't I don't know.
did you get somebody fired?
I don't think I was very nice about the whole thing.
Okay. All right.
Like like I understand. Like if first of all, it's hair. Like give it a month, it'll probably be the length I want it to be at anyway. Like hair grows, it's fine.
Well, some hair grows.
Yeah. My hair grows. My hair grows for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was very nice, just very polite. I still tipped well. Like I'm not gonna be one of those people that like get angry and storm out, demand a free fucking haircut. And like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's hair. It'll
Shit
grow.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. I had it down earlier. My wife recommended this like why don't you just take the top of it and put it in a ponytail and leave the other half down? and that's what I've done.
I can't.
I think
So take your headphones off for a second. I can't really tell with the headphones on. Okay, now turn to the side. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
the Paul I know, but it looks
No,
okay.
no. So, and you know, like, and I could tell. Like, I put my headphones on, and I'm like, oh, these are too big. I have to adjust these. Like, so it's definitely like, and like when she did the first cut in the back, like I just felt like 2 pounds of hair just fall off of me. It was like, oh, yeah, okay. So my haircut kind of went a little sideways, but it's okay. I will live. This isn't gonna be what kills me. But my hair is it's still long, but it's much shorter. I mean, it's probably like, you know, if I got
more manageable, I would
yeah,
imagine.
yeah, 100%. So
Do
yeah.
you feel better with your haircut? This bad experience aside, like, do you feel better after a haircut?
Well, not this one particular.
I know.
Yeah, yeah. So it depends. Like in the past, I've always kept it like, you know, I've been rocking the, you know, like ponytail for goddamn like a decade now,
Yeah,
right?
it's been a while.
So and like right now, all my whole being is feeling hair on the back of my neck. That's everything is kind of just muted, and it's just like, ooh, that's kind of itchy right now.
Mm.
But I am happy it is shorter. I wish I would have gotten what I wanted and not what I got. So
Okay.
it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Yep.
We're gonna live with it. So yeah.
So back when I had hair, I did something very similar to you. My hair started thinning out in my sort of late 20s. And when you and I worked together, I hadn't shaved my head, I don't think, the whole time we worked together.
Yeah, it
It was
was
after.
yeah, it was short,
I
but
kept
yeah.
it short,
Yeah.
but in the back, I had a pretty good,
Yeah.
visible bald patch, and I held on as long as I could. But
Yeah.
for all those years, I went to a stylist. I didn't go to a regular barbershop. And the woman that cut my hair was really good, and she was pretty honest with me. She's like, "You probably got like 5 years left on this hair. Okay, you
Yeah.
probably want to think about maybe changing up your style or doing something about it." And she was really good at what she did, and she had given me some shampoos to help, like, my scalp health and everything, hoping that maybe it would slow things down. It didn't. So I shaved my head, and I haven't set foot in a barber shop in 5 years.
Yeah, just do it yourself. Yeah.
But I will say there have been times where I've been traveling and I never pack a razor when I travel. So if I'm gone for an extended period of time, I have found like barber shops and gotten my head shaved just to kind of keep it kind of tight. Because what happens is, like, I get, like, my hair still grows, but it just grows out like a tiny little bit. And I get like a peach fuzz thing over most of my head.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look bad, but I like to keep it. I mean, I just shaved tonight. You could actually see all the light hitting my head right now. Like, I got a good little chrome dome thing going on here.
Oh.
Well, so the family took it okay?
Yeah, they were fine. Except, you know, yeah. No, my wife did laugh at me a little bit before I figured out this particular thing. She's like, that's like, I think she would prefer if I had a traditional male haircut, but like if she's all like that's too short, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, it's too short.
I'm curious where Arabelle's thoughts are on the matter.
She liked my hair. She wanted me to go full on like Keanu Reeves, which is a look I do not think I could pull off with curly hair. Okay. So yeah.
Oh, buddy, I'm really bad. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience.
It's all right. It's all right. Life goes on. Life goes on.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, your hair is amazing. Like, I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So after we were done recording last episode, you said something crazy to me, and I looked through the doc after we were
Yeah, I
recording
don't
last
think I've
time.
talked about it.
You haven't talked about this.
Okay.
All right. Just explain this to the listeners. I'm going to shut up.
Okay. So I know what my vacation this summer is going to be. My daughter and I are flying to the Los Angeles area to go to Hellmouth Con, which is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan convention. And I am very excited about this whole trip.
Okay.
It's yeah.
So let's pull back the curtain a little bit, because you said this to me after we were recording. We were off the air. We were having our little afterglow session, as we call our aftercare, and you said this to me, and I had so many questions. I wish I would have written them down.
Okay.
So let's hit the ones that I remember. And the first one is, does actual Buffy show up?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar hasn't done conventions ever. She just doesn't. She doesn't do them, which is fine. I mean, maybe we'll. There is going to be a continuation of the Buffy story. It does look like Hulu has ordered a season of Buffy : New Sunnydale. So it's going to be a continuation of the story, but she does not do conventions. Neither does like David Borneo, who played Angel. He doesn't do that shit either, but a lot of the other cast does.
Well, she did Comic-Con in 2024.
Okay. Yeah.
I did my homework. Right?
Okay.
So she does things. She just doesn't do this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had asked you about other characters.
Okay. So, but here, I forgot the most important thing, Drew.
Well, the most important thing.
Okay. The location for this conference. The conference is held at Torrance High School, which is the high school that they filmed Buffy the Vampire Slayer at.
And I feel like that alone is worth the price of admission to you.
Yes. Fun fact, it's also the same high school they filmed Beverly Hills 90210.
I feel like outside of this convention, you're the kind of person who would fly to Los Angeles to visit this high school anyway.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, I just want to level set.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going with you?
Okay, so there's a link in the show notes, and if you click on that bad boy, you can scroll down about the middle of the page, and you can see the guests. Now, this list is growing. So from my daughter and I first talked about it, there have been some additions to this list. So there's currently 10 different people between. Some of them are from Angel. Most of them are from Buffy. There is one actress in particular that we are the most excited to see.
Ooh, I don't know them well enough.
Okay. So my daughter's middle name is named after a Buffy character.
Okay.
Her middle name is Cordelia, who is played by Charisma Carpenter.
Okay.
And she will be at Hellmouth Con.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, you said your daughter is going with you.
Yes, my daughter is going with me. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My son and my wife are not. I think my wife would go, but she does not like long. She doesn't like airplanes. She doesn't like long flights. So she's like, no, I don't want to fly all the way to California. And and my son, while he likes the show, doesn't like it enough to go to a convention of 2 solid days of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So yeah.
Okay. So on the webpage. So tickets.
Yeah, the tickets were dirt cheap.
They're more than I thought they were going to be.
Well, okay, they're not. So my ticket was
62, or did you get the VIP?
No, the VIPs are sold out. They've been long since sold out. Yeah, so my ticket was $162. I was able to get my daughter will still be 17 or under. She'll supposed to be 16 when she goes. So I was able to get her badge for only $32. So yeah. So I mean, if you consider that, you know, we got an Airbnb because she wants her own room, and I couldn't find a hotel that did suites, and she's not underage, so having her being in her own room is not something that they're going to allow. So we found an Airbnb. It happens to be, after talking to the host, it is a 7-minute walk to the high school, so I think that's pretty freaking good. So we're going to be right there, and then flights after this, like a couple $100 for the tickets. And granted, there will be additional costs, like the meet and greet experiences with the cast. Those all cost extra, like, because they're there to make a little bit of money. Like, I get it. So there's going to be additional costs, but like the badge to get in was basically free compared to the rest of the trip. So yeah.
Okay. So there's terms on this page I don't understand. All right, so help me with something. Why is it named Hellmouth Con and not Buffy Con?
Okay. So first of all, Buffy's trademarked.
Oh, well.
One of the in the lore of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the reason there is so much supernatural activity in Sunnydale, California, where the show takes place, is because Sunnydale has a hellmouth. That hellmouth, it's literally a mouth to hell.
Okay, very descriptive. Yep. Okay. Hellmouth. Okay. Oh, I'm taking notes. Hellmouth, mouth to hell. Okay. All right.
So the hellmouth. Okay. So a lot of the early parts of the show when they were in high school, a lot of it took place in the high school. Buffy's watcher, which is basically her minder, her keeper, basically like liaisoned as the school librarian. So a lot of the show took place in the library. Well, they just happened to realize that the hellmouth is actually underneath the library of the school.
Okay.
So it being at the high school where the hellmouth is, therefore Hellmouth Con. So
okay. Okay. All right. That answers my first question. So I'm reading the page.
As one does.
The Scooby roster and Big Bads.
Okay. Yes.
What does that mean?
Okay. So
I want to understand. I'm asking because I want to understand. Okay. I'm not poking fun.
So we'll do the last one first, the Big Bads. Okay. So Buffy, it's a very formulaic show. Most of the episodes are what we fans call Monster of the Week episodes. In fact, I think they actually there's actually a tabletop role-playing game called Monster of the Week inspired by this. It's some random supernatural baddie that Buffy has to fight.
Okay.
Every season also has a main villain. Okay, an overarching villain that she encounters throughout the season and eventually defeats at the end. We always call those the Big Bad. So every season has a big bad in them. So that's where the Big Bad comes from. Okay, the Scooby roster. So there is a core group of friends that Buffy has that helps her throughout the show. That is called, even in the show, they call themselves the Scoobies or the Scooby Gang. Direct reference to Scooby-Doo, all that stuff. So the core group is the Scoobies, and the Scoobies fight the Big Bad. So that is why it's called the Scooby roster and Big Bads. Though technically there's only 3 Scoobies and exactly no Big Bads, but that's okay.
No Big Bads are currently on the roster.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So there's only Doug Jones is going to be there. He played a bad guy in exactly 1 episode. So yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay, what else do I want to know? All right. So I'm looking at the schedule here.
Mm-hmm.
Get to know your fellow Scoobies before the Mouth of Hell officially opens. Join us for
Mm-hmm.
trivia, karaoke, welcome night shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. So a little meet and greet mixer the night before the conference.
You're gonna do that, right?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We haven't committed to that, but we'll see. As we learn more, we'll figure things out. So
okay, and then Saturday is the convention. Campus is open 9:30. Food trucks. Oh wow. Okay, food trucks for you guys. Okay. Let's see. More details. Will call open. Sunnydale Mall. Oh, you're gonna buy a lot of merch.
Yeah, that's Sunnydale Mall. So is what they call their vendor hall. Yeah, I've already decided I'm taking an extra suitcase. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Claim your Slayer badge. Okay. Okay. Wow, there are. Okay, I'm looking at the picture. Oh, those are the volunteers and fans gathered.
Yeah, I believe that picture's mostly volunteers. What I could tell on Reddit, there's about like 300 to 500 people that attend this conference. So it's not comically small, but it's not a big convention either. It's quaint. It's quaint. But like the difference between this and a Comic-Con is people go to Comic-Con for infinite number of reasons. Everybody here is we know what we're going to.
One particular thing.
Yes, exactly. It's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer that come in. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yep. In the past, like I know they've had tours where you actually can go and visit the house that Buffy lived in, quote unquote. So you can see that and a trip to the actual mall where they film some of the stuff. And yeah, so we're just gonna go and enjoy.
So of all the people that are gonna be attending this, who's the most famous? I don't know if that's the right word. Who's the most who's the big get right now?
I mean, definitely to me, it's Charisma Carpenter. Though she really didn't do a whole lot after Buffy, except for this one really weird, we're trying to be 50 Shades of Grey, but with more nudity.
Can you maybe point that one out to me?
Charisma Carpenter. That's Charisma Carpenter.
No, the 50 Shades of Grey with nudity.
I just look her up on IMDb. You'll see.
I am. Okay. There's a lot.
Okay. Which one was it?
She did a Pegasus movie.
I can't remember what it was called.
Dynasty? No.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Slayer's a Buffyverse story.
Yeah.
The Good Father.
No
Good Nick. Melorder Monster.
I mean, so like if I was going to pick my personal big three, obviously one, Charisma Carpenter. I did name my daughter after her character in the show. Amy Acker, I'm excited to see her. She actually was not on Buffy. She was on Angel. She played Fred. Especially, I loved her character, except for the last season when they did something stupid. And I would say my number 3 is Emma Caulfield. She plays Anya. And when I was younger, I had a huge crush on her. So there you go.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is where's the date? Oh, it was down here at the bottom. Oh, yeah, okay.
June,
so it's
June 12th.
It's in June.
It's in June.
Okay. Well, cool, buddy. I mean, I'm not trying to yuck your job. I'm really not. Like, I know you're a big fan of the show.
Hey, there's no way you can make fun of me as much as you want.
I'm not making fun of you.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
I'm
so
legitimately
excited.
Not making fun of you.
Yeah, this is going to be an absolute great time. I'm going to be grinning ear to ear the whole time.
Do you think they will add more people between now and then?
Yeah, they've already added a couple more people to the list from when my daughter and I started talking about it. So, yeah.
And to sort of bring this back to why your daughter wants to go, yes, she is named after the character, but you said she's also styling her hair.
Yeah, she's a big Buffy fan. She's actually considering doing cosplay one of the days.
Okay. Okay. Who would she cosplay as?
As Buffy.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a small little short story arc where Buffy runs away from home and actually goes to LA. And when she's there, she's a waitress and she goes under the name of Anne, which is technically Buffy's middle name. So she's thinking about getting a waitress costume and an Anne badge, and she already like she's got the blonde hair, like though she did dye it a little darker recently. But
That's great.
yeah, so she's thinking about doing that. So
That's
I will not be
phenomenal.
cosplaying because I don't. I that's not me. So
Who? Okay, but okay, you brought it up. Okay,
Mhm.
if you were gonna cosplay though, Spike?
Maybe, yeah. Get a long, like bleach my hair blonde, pull it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think you could do that.
Mhm.
I really
Yep.
think you could do that.
Yeah, yeah. No, the actor who plays Spike does do conventions, and I would not be surprised to see him here. Apparently, he has done it in the past. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, buddy, I'm
Mhm.
happy. I
Yeah.
really hope you enjoy yourself.
I am. I'm gonna have a good freaking time. I'm gonna buy so much shit that I don't need, and it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna, yeah, just, so happy.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Paul,
mm-hmm.
let's talk about 3D printing briefly.
Okay, I'm
All right.
here. I'm here for this.
Okay. So right now, how many spools of filament do you have?
20.
Okay. Where do you keep them?
So okay, so I ended up buying cheap dry cereal boxes. So basically it's designed to put like bulk cereal in, but they're perfect for filament. They seal. They have a tight seal.
Like
So
Tupperware.
yeah. So
Okay.
I put the filament in there. I throw a bag of that moisture absorbing beads in there as well, and that is where I keep them.
Now, before, like, if you were going to go right now and say, "Hey, I've got filament in one of these containers
Mm-hmm.
that I want to print with,"
Mm-hmm.
would you just take it out and go?
So I know where you're going with this. Yes. Yeah, but I have had issues with moist filament in the past.
Moist. Yep.
Yep. So
Yeah.
in fact I did a print today and I'm like, I think that filament's a little wet. It didn't come out quite as good as I would like.
Okay.
And in those cases, if I have a bad print, I have a filament dryer that I put my filament in.
Perfect. That's what I want to talk about. So what filament dryer do you have?
Let me get you the link. I bought it off Amazon.
I did too.
Okay. Switching for filaments. Not gonna. Okay, hold on. I have the Creality Space Pie Filament Dryer Plus. Two
Same
spools.
One.
Yep.
Yep. 2 spools. I bought the same thing. Okay, good. We're on the same wavelength. So I don't have a ton of filament right now. When I bought my 3D printer, I was very targeted about the filaments that I bought. And then I made a mistake and ordered some filament from Bamboo, but didn't click the option to get the spool.
Oh.
So I have
print
like
a spool.
Yeah, I could. So I just have 2 boxes of filament sitting over there that I haven't opened yet. But anyway, I have 4 spools of filament right now. I have just some regular ass PLA, and then I have a carbon filament, like a PETG CF. Okay.
Okay.
The PETG CF is just Inland brand. I got it from Micro Center, and I haven't printed anything with it yet. I've been reading about it. Like, my printer has the right nozzle to do it, although Bamboo recommends a slightly bigger nozzle for that, because
like
I have the 0.4. Yeah, they recommend the 0.6, but I think I'm going to try it anyway, just to see what happens. But they're very clear on the fact that these carbon-infused filaments, you got to dry the fuck out of them before you try to print, okay? And all the instructions that I read is grab your filament, throw it in your oven for 8 hours.
I've heard that as well. Yes.
I'm not putting plastic in my oven. So I went shopping for filament dryers. Now, Bamboo sells one.
Yeah.
And for the record, they tell you that there's a lot of different ways that you can do it just with your 3D printer. Like, put the spool in your 3D printer, close the door, let the bed heat up. That's supposed to be able to help heat it up and dry it out. The AMS2, which holds the spools, can also do some drying. But I'm with you. I want a dedicated device that actually dries the filament out, and I went
Yeah.
with the same one. So it's actually
Yeah.
back there running right now. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to do. I'm letting it run for 8 hours. I think it's on
Okay.
hour 6 right now
Okay.
at like 65°C. So I'm gonna try to do a carbon print tomorrow to see
Okay.
how it goes. So
Okay.
okay, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and
But
Bamboo
from
sells one too, but
yeah.
it's like way more money.
Yeah. So like for what I've heard, what I've read and heard is like those like the silica gels, right? That will prevent more moisture from getting into your filament,
But it won't
but
dry it out.
it won't dry it out. If
Right.
there's and like from what I like a lot of times depending on the factory, especially like with bamboo, which actually I believe is technically just a rebranded Sunlu filament, like those typically come pretty juicy from the
Yeah,
manufacturer.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
Thankfully my basement's a pretty cool dry place, which is where I have all the stuff in my unfinished basement. The relative humidity in my AMS2 right now, like I'm looking at it here on my app, is like 24%, which isn't
Yeah.
terrible.
No.
But yeah,
That's a yeah.
I
Yeah.
threw that carbon filament in there, and it was like I think it was like at 40 something when I took it out
Yeah.
out of the bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's I generally like I'm mostly doing PLA and a little like pet G stuff. I would generally try a print, and if it's like, ooh, this is pretty bad, I'll throw it in the dryer and do it again. Like I had a print where like it's a stupid like printed a fidget for a kid of like one of my wife's friends, and then her sister also wants one, and she wanted it in blue, and I printed it, and like at the end it just kind of went like a little squiggly, and I'm like nope, 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 that's going in the dryer tomorrow morning, and I'll do that one again.
yeah, I
So
have two more questions for you. So
mhm,
when you're drying those, how long do
mhm.
you dry them for?
I do what it's the manual recommends. I think for like PLA it says like 2 to 4 hours, so I usually split the difference and do 3. uh I think the same thing was for like PETG, but I have heard that some of the ones that have additives in it, like the wood fiber ones, the glow in the dark ones, the carbon fiber, you got to cook the fuck out of those
Yeah,
things to get a
yeah.
good print. Yeah, yeah, like it because I think just those additives just hold on to moisture more, so you really have to bake it out. And then, from what I've heard, generally, if you put it in a place, a dry like a sealed box with like the silica beads, it won't generally won't absorb any more moisture, but you really need to just get that shit out of there. Like, yeah.
Now, when you're printing PET G, what
hmm
plate do you use?
I use the one that came with it, the
The textured?
textured. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
gonna do.
hmm
Because
Yeah.
I bought one of those like super cool plates or whatever.
hmm
Um and
Yeah.
it worked for PLA great,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
like I like the pattern that the texture puts on the
I,
finished
I
print.
I do too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
hmm
we basically bought the same thing.
Yep. Yep. And it's a
All right.
great little, and also you can also like, I guess like put a tube in it, connect it to your printer and use it as like a little, which I haven't done yet. I don't have room. Mine's underneath the table.
Yeah, I don't
And
keep mine. I don't keep
yeah,
mine near the printer.
yeah,
It's in a different
yeah.
part of my workbench. But
hmm
even then, I think technically I would have to buy one of those devices for the. Well, I think I actually have a spare piece on the back where I could put the tube in.
Yeah,
I'd be curious how good it would work though.
yeah, yeah.
So, all right, all
hmm
right, cool.
hmm
So that's the only question I had for you. Now,
Okay.
speaking of buying things,
hmm
what do you got here?
Okay. So I don't have a lot. I don't have a ton of smart home stuff in my house, but the stuff I have, I'm all in on HomeKit. I have a HomeKit enabled doorbell that saves its video to what iCloud secure storage. I've got the lights in my office are all smart, and I'm a big fan of smart locks. Uh this I'm actually technically on my third smart lock. Uh so the one I basically I bought a new lock for my front door. Uh the one I had before was an Aquera Smart Lock U100 or something, and it was fine. It was a little older of a model, but it sported a home key, which basically uses the NFC reader in your phone to be able to unlock your door, which is the feature I wanted. It's got thumbprint readers. It's got a touchpad. But it had two big issues that really pushed me to something new. One, it used AA batteries.
Ugh.
Yeah. And which is fine, but you have to buy, like, if you want them to last at all, you have to buy those really expensive those lithium batteries and whatever. And the second one is the lock just sucked when it was cold. Just sucked. Did
Like,
not. Yeah.
Would it stick?
It would stick. It wouldn't close. It wouldn't latch all the way. It was just awful. So I was like, screw it. I'm gonna get a new one. I started a conversation with Chatty G, did my research on stuff, and I was like, okay, so like, I wanted one that was generally regarded as being reliable, especially in the cold. I wanted one that had a rechargeable battery, some like a chargeable battery that you can replace, right? So you can, like, you have two batteries, charge one, put one in. And a lot of smart locks now they basically have a Face ID sensor in them where they shoot infrared and they do face detection and unlock. But I did not want one. But a lot of those are also doorbells because they could put a camera in there, put the doorbell right on the lock. I already have a doorbell I like. I did not want with a doorbell. So after a lot of searching, I ended up with the Lockley Visage. That's a word I've never said out loud before, only read. Lockley Visage Xeno Series Facial Recognition Deadbolt. Last weekend was like the first weekend where I felt comfortable leaving my door open for a while to actually change the lock. And I installed this yesterday, and it is, if you're looking for a HomeKit lock, this is a really good lock. It's great. It is absolutely great. It was easy to install. It comes with two big fat ass batteries, so you can have one in there. You can charge it. And so it has all the features I want. It's got a touchpad if I want to give a code to a guest. It does fingerprint recognition, and it's got facial recognition. And so, like, if you give the lock kind of like a death stare, you have to. It must have some sort of attention. So you have to actually be looking at the lock, and it scans your face, and it's like, oh, I'll just open. And it also comes with a little door sensor. So it knows when the door is closed, and after whatever time you set, mine's 30 seconds. If the door is closed and it's not locked, it just locks itself. It's a smart door lock, but it's a really good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we had our front door replaced, we had a new smart lock put into, and I specifically didn't want facial recognition. It's a separate app you got to have for this, right?
So there is
to set it up.
So technically, no.
Okay.
I did install it just because the interface for adding people is a little easier. But in theory, like, you can set this completely up only in the Home app.
Okay.
Because it's HomeKit enabled. So I currently have it in both, only simply because I like the UI. The HomeKit UI for, like, adding people to the door is a little clumsy. Even though, like, everyone in my house is in the family. So they automatically, when I installed the new lock, they all automatically got a home key so they can use their phone to unlock it. But nobody does that but me. But even now I don't do it now because I just look at my door lock and it opens.
Okay.
Yep.
So
I wanted one that did not just do like a camera. It actually did like the infrared face mapping thing.
Yes.
So that's, yeah.
So I'm looking at pictures of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm mad.
Okay. Why are you mad? There's
numbers on it.
Okay.
But they're not in order.
Yeah. So so what's not shown is there's this little optional cover for the touchpad, which I have installed. So that's covered all the time. That does not turn on unless you touch the touchpad. Right. So right now, like, the only person who has like an actual access code is me, because I'm the lock administrator. So, like, no one uses the touchpad. Like, it's yeah.
But why are the numbers like that?
That is very common in touchscreen pads. because it'll randomly put the numbers in certain places, so someone can't walk up and see your fingerprint smudged on it. So that is a very common feature of
mine doesn't do that.
Yeah. Even my previous one did that. Like, you can turn it off. I believe you can turn off the randomization and have them all in the same place. But again, this is one of the ones where like each number doesn't have its own thing. There's like a group of 3 numbers, and you can even set it up so like the numbers move every time you touch. But the randomization is a very common feature of smart lock. Smart locks that have touchscreens for the code.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I was getting angry. I'm like, why are there 4 circles with 3 numbers? There's no.
Yep.
Some of the numbers are duplicated. Like, I was very confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if like when you walk up to my lock, there's actually a little cover over that touchscreen, so you never even see it. So
got it. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Let's get to some more tech stuff then.
Yes. Apple announced they announced a bunch of shit, but I really only care about the Macs.
Okay.
So
I only know about the Macs. Let's start with the one I'm most excited about. This is the MacBook Neo.
The MacBook Neo. Apple did it. Apple did what people have been wanting them to do for years. They have a brand new low-cost entry-level MacBook. It is the MacBook Neo. It comes in some pretty adorable colors, and it starts at $599 or $499 with education pricing. You can spend $100 more to get some more storage and a Touch ID sensor. So, I mean, I don't bear the lead. It is not super configurable. It uses an iPhone chip, the A18 Pro, and it only comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM.
However,
I still think this thing is going to sell absolute bonkers amount. This is going to be the best-selling Mac very quickly, I believe.
Yes.
Like, it's yeah. And I think a lot of them are going to be what they want. They're going to be people who are new, like they have an iPhone, they've been Mac curious, but the $1,000 price tag has always kind of set them off. I think they're going to sell a lot of these to people who have iPhones and a PC.
Yep.
A lot of them. A lot.
It's an extremely capable device to get you in the Mac ecosystem.
Yeah. And if you're not doing it,
it's aluminum.
It's
aluminum. It'll be well built.
Yep. Yeah.
I love that they're doing colors again.
Yep.
I love that.
I really hope that this is one of those products where, I mean, obviously as technology improves and their chips improve, this will be a more capable laptop in the future. But I hope at a minimum every year they just come out with new colors. I want to see new colors of this every year. Just do it. Just do it, Apple. I dare you. Just do it. Yeah, I mean, this is not a laptop for me. I wouldn't even necessarily buy one of these for my kids. But then again, I'm also a nerd and I worry about shit like, what are they going to do with this in the future and the RAM? But man, like, I like the yellow one. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people don't like the yellow one.
The yellow was not my first choice.
If I got one, I would get a yellow one.
I like the look of the indigo. The yellow looks more green than yellow.
Yeah,
to me.
For what I've heard from people that have seen it, it's like a tennis ball with the saturation turned down. Yeah. So that neon, like, which a tennis ball is really, like, it's neon yellow, but it's a very greenish yellow. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from. The indigo is nice as well, and they have a pink one. And I know somebody that has been craving a pink Apple laptop for a while now. Yeah. If I had somebody who was just going to be doing some, like, I want something to get on the internet, maybe watch some YouTube videos, check my email, like, this is a great Mac for that. Like, I don't see this cutting into like MacBook Air sales. It might cut into like iPad sales.
Yeah.
But I think because that was really like Apple's current, like, oh, you want a cheap computer, buy an iPad with a $300 keyboard edition.
Right. And that's gonna totally cannibalize that market.
Yeah. I think it's, I mean, yeah, it is compromised in certain ways. It doesn't have, like, the display is 60 hertz, bare bones LCD. It doesn't do any kind of like auto dimming. It's not a true tone display. It doesn't have MagSafe. It's only got USB ports, no Thunderbolt, and one of the USB ports is hella slow. But then again, you look at the chip they put in there and they're like, oh, that's why it has 8 gigs of RAM and it only has USB ports, because that's what that chip supported. Like, but and I guess they're even like bin version of the chips compared to the chips they put in the phone. So it's got like one less core, I believe, than what they put in the phone. But I think, especially education pricing, which honestly is not hard to get from Apple, like, at all. You could just say, yes, give me the education discount, and they will, pretty much. So really, you think $499 to get a Mac? I mean,
why not?
Why not? Yeah.
There are people in my life that this would be the perfect computer for. Like I said, I don't think it's for me either, unless I wanted like a cheap laptop to carry around.
Yeah.
Like when we went to Europe, I didn't bring a computer, but I probably would have brought this.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bring
3 pounds or something. Yeah.
And plus the fact that it's smaller, it would fit in my bag better. That probably would have been a no-brainer. Because if you remember, we talked about it. I actually thought about buying an iPad to take.
Yeah.
And I didn't. But now the other thing you have on here, though, let's talk about that.
So they they did a chip bump on the MacBook Pro. So now the M5, you can buy the M5 Pro or M5 Max MacBook Pro. This is the first M series processor where they're leaning into the chiplet design process from TMSC. So the instead of having to make one huge chip, now they're because it's an integrated system on the chip. It's got the storage, it's got the RAM, it's got the CPU and the GPU. Apparently now the CPU and GPU are on different chips, but they're fused together with high bandwidth connection, which I believe allows them to make instead of having to print one big chip, and if one error on that chip, like the whole thing's gone, it allows them to do 2 smaller chips and hopefully have less issues, less bidding, more yield. All in all, they look like pretty good bumps over the M4, or especially like the M3. Technically, this is the first time where like the M5 Pro and Max are really the same chip. It's just the number of cores that you get. Obviously, like, Apple's RAM prices are already high enough that they're able just to kind of eat that. Though I did hear the 512, the Mac Studio with 512 gigabytes for RAM is no longer for sale. They pulled it because they can't get those RAM chips anymore. The 512.
Yikes.
So the highest you can go is 128.
Poof.
I did not buy anything, Drew, but I am not going to lie. I had a $6,000 MacBook Pro in my cart, and I really thought hard about pushing the button on it.
Yeah, like if you throw that M5 Max on there.
Yep. It was I took M5 Max, the big one, because that gives you the 128 gigabytes of RAM option.
Yep.
Went up to like 4 terabytes of storage. It was like $6,000. Yeah. I did not do it.
I mean, that is the very definition of desktop replacement.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look at me. Like, I'm not going to tell you not to spend that money.
Right.
We've been over this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I really thought, like, no, my M4 Pro is doing absolutely fine. It's fine. Now, when I'm writing my app and I'm running a whole bunch of automated UI tests and like against 5 simulators at once, I do watch my CPU and RAM usage go woo 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 all the way up, and the fan spins for a little bit, and then it goes back down to normal. but I did not buy one. But it looks. I mean, Apple continues to keep pushing, the silicon, and it's those are freaking amazing chips. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't realize they were doing the M5 Max. I'm so bad at following Apple these days. I don't know. I it's really hard for me to follow what they're doing sometimes.
You just need to listen to like 3 Apple related podcasts like I do.
Man, I used to be able to listen to podcasts while I work, but my schedule is just like prohibitive now. I'm on the phone constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly. The only time I really get to listen to podcasts is in the car. And I have the rotation. I've got Mabim Bam, I've got Rec Diffs. Those are the two that I listen to the most.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I see. I mean, what else did Apple announce? There's a new iPhone?
The iPhone 17e, which looks like a great phone. Honestly, it's OLED now. It's got MagSafe. Looks like a great phone. A new iPad Air, I believe.
New iPad Air, new MacBook Air,
and new displays. So the Pro Display XDR, their 6K monitor is gone. They did a minor revision to their current Studio display, and now they have what they call the Studio Display XDR, which is a nice panel. It's basically an upgraded version of the 5K Studio display. It is 5K, but it does 120 hertz ProMotion. It's color graded, all that wonderful stuff that you would care about. Where the Pro Display XDR I think was like $6,000 plus extra if you wanted to stand. The new Studio display is like 33, and the stands included. I mean, it's, again, I'm not buying it. I have my Asus 6K ProArt display. It's great. I love it. If you're looking for a 6K monitor for a Mac, I think it's really good. It doesn't look completely ugly. The speakers do absolutely suck on it. So if you want speakers at all, go buy yourself a little pair of external speakers. But yeah, and yeah, that was Apple's big week. But again, I think the darling of the story is the MacBook Neo. I think they're going to sell.
They're going to crush it.
They're going to sell so many of those. Just so many. You're going to see them everywhere.
I hope. I really do hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Well, I'm sorry you had a bad experience with your haircut, man.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm getting used to this, like, I don't know, Steven Seagal, like, little ponytail, the hair, little hair coming down. We'll see. Okay. But it'll grow, and it'll be fine. I can wear a hat again, which is nice. So, like,
you're not a big hat guy though, are you?
No, not very often, but now I have the option at least. So okay. I do have, hold on. Let's see if you recognize. Okay. Hold on. Knock your shit over.
Ooh, I should know that.
For the listeners of the audio podcast, I am holding up a black hat with a neon green circle with a small line in the middle of the circle.
What am I missing?
This is a typo negative hat.
Oh, yeah, I would know that. I would know that.
Yeah, it's my typo hat. This is the hat I'm going to wear to Sonic Temple.
Oh, right. Did they announce any more bands that you're interested in?
No. I think all the lineup is set, except I think one artist is pulling out, and they haven't announced the replacement yet. But
is it an artist you care about?
I don't know. No, not at all. No. Nah.
That's coming up too, right?
It's like in May.
Or is that over the summer?
I think it's in May.
Okay.
Let's ask the internet. May 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th.
But you only care about like 2 of the days, right?
No, I'm going all 4. There's good bands all 4 days. Good bands all 4 days. Doing all 4.
Okay.
No, the headliners, Matt, don't care. Except for, like, I'll go see Tool on Sunday.
A lot of my friends that are into music that you like say that going to a Tool show is like a religious experience.
I traveled. I think this one was in LA to see Tool. It was the second time I've seen Tool. The first time it was like their second album, and they were more just like a weird rock band. They do a very interesting visual experience. Though I will say, I saw Nine Inch Nails at the Shot when they were in town. I've been to a lot of concerts. That show was the best concert I have ever been to.
Really? Just because it was Nine Inch Nails, or
No. So if you've never been to a Nine Inch Nails show, if you vaguely like their music, I'd recommend going. Though
been
I
to
think,
one long time ago.
yeah,
A long time ago.
especially like now, they really push the boundaries of like the whole presentation, right? So I'll do a very, very quick summary. And there was like a little stage in the middle, which was just like synthesizers and keyboards, and then there was a main stage. And he started on the little stage, did a couple of songs there, and then went over to the main stage, and then back and forth, right? So like the second act, the first time they're on the main stage, the stage is surrounded by this cube of very, very thin cloth. So if the stage was not lit, you could not see through it. But if the stage was lit, you could see through it perfectly fine. So, but what they did is there was a cameraman who was like on the stage, like doing kind of weird angles. So they would project black and white images from that cameraman onto this mesh. So you could see it on the mesh. You could see the projection going through the mesh behind them. And you also could see the performance. And they would also do just general light and visuals through there. And like most of the time it was black and white, but then it would hit you with like this burst of color. And the way it was ethereal is what it was. I have never seen anything like it. And they're just, it was flawless execution. Like they're so good at what they do. Yeah, it was just an absolute freaking amazing show. Just amazing. Yeah.
Cool, buddy.
Yep.
All right, well, get us out of here, man, so you can go enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, doingtheirbest.com. You can find all the show notes. You can find links to the podcast. You can watch the video version there. And hey, thanks for listening.